Shout out to everyone here. We are live. Boom, ready to rock. Woo! Hell yeah. Feel that vibe. Feel that energy. Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. So far, I kept you guys real. If you were on the live Patreon last night, that was insane. We kind of tracked Bitcoin pretty well. Had it locked in pretty nice. And so far, so good. So let's move on and see what's going on with Bitcoin. I haven't looked at it since about 2 in the morning. So, or maybe even 3:30 in the morning. So it's only been a few hours. But I have it pretty mapped out. Thank Diamond Hands. Image is sick. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. White balance is off. What are you talking about, man? No, it's not. It's not, man. You're bugging out. The white balance is off. This guy's such a weird. Shout out to everyone in the live, man. This is called the bunny hoodie, man. It's gonna have pink in it. Anyway. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live stream, man. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's coming through, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, baby. That's your time. This is different than all the other live streams. This is more of a personality live stream. Feel like you're in a podcast. Feel like you're watching a real show here. Not like these other lame-o YouTubers, all right? Like, man, look at the lines, and now we're going to get into Bitcoin. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be a little fresher, a little cooler, a little sweeter, and it's going to be more spiritual, too, and more aligned with the essence of life. So if you like that idea, stay tuned, stick it with me, kick it with me. And when are you starting Bree? When you starting Bree? What is that? Hello, bro. Please update about MATIC BTC. Action. You guys, when you guys say little word, damn. I'm like I have Asperger's syndrome, okay, guys? So when you do stuff like that, it throws me off real bad. So check it out. Let's see what's going on here. Now, Bitcoin, man, we trapped it in this price. It started to break out. Now we could do one of two things. So let's see. How was I able to do this? Well, it was all about the 15-minute chart, right? And so I made this 15-minute bull flag, and I said to you guys yesterday, and if you were in my Patreons, you were watching this right here. Shout out to Sue L. Love your streams. We love you, Sue. We love you. Like to see a lot of women up in the comments. A lot of these YouTubers have too many sausages in the festival. And it's just like, I like to see an eclectic group of people here. And that's why we spread that love, that spirituality, and that peace in your heart. So I hope you have peace in your heart. I hope you said thank you today. Have you said thank you today? I'm going to say thank you right now. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to every single person here spending their time with me. Thank you to God for waking me up this morning. Thank you to be able to drink this beautiful water. Thank you to use my legs. Thank you to use my hands. Thank you to use my eyes, my ears. I'm not deaf. I'm not blind. I was given everything. Thank the dear Lord, man. I like to keep lemons around. Guys, lemons keep you feeling good. And just even the smell of lemons, Google it. It's a positive reinforcement. Lemons, bro. I'm telling you, I live with the lemon. I love the lemon. Shout out to the lifer. You the man. I'm here because crushing drop sets at the gym while getting that fire knowledge in the earbuds. Yo, hit it. Hit it. Yo, hit it. Hit it, bro. You can get it. I'm with you, bro. The spirit. Yo, push with the harshness. Yo, lift that weight with everything you've ever had. You can do this. Nobody's better than you. Nobody is better than you. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with us. Your wisdom, man. Give a man a fish. You feed him for a day. You teach us fishing, yo. And thank you for the dual cams, man. Hey, I appreciate someone actually saying thank you for the dual cams. And honestly, to do that is insane because I had to paint the wall on the other side over there, you know. But anyway, we do what we can for you guys. We do what we can. Change it up, make it cool, you know. What the market will bring us. Let's take a look at Bitcoin right now. So on the 15-minute chart, not good so far. Look at this. And this is why you got to play your patterns. Look, head, shoulder. That's a shoulder. Suggest that we break right back down into the pattern. So we're going to be watching this head and shoulder pattern now. And I want to see if we can hold these levels. So we're going to get into support and resistance. I'm going to show you the bigger pattern at play. So if you're new to Bitcoin, if you're new to my channel, but if you've been watching us and watching any channel on YouTube, everyone is looking at it and saying, okay, there's going to be a bull pennant here, a bear pennant. We call these bear pennants. Why? Because they look just like a bull pennant if we flip them upside down. You flip this upside down, and right there, you got yourself a bull pennant. You see what I'm saying? Bam, ready to rock. So anyway, not the cleanest, but let's go back to the upside down here. So that's the pattern at play, is right around, you can see it. You can see it. And actually, we thought it was going to, most people had it like this. It kind of seemed to have fallen out, but then, interesting. So it's almost like you can negate this inverted head and shoulder there. Made another inverted head and shoulder that did hit its target. See? So let me show you what's going on there. We're going to delete everything, but it's sad. That's good work. But what I want you to see was this. This is an inverted head and shoulder here. These break to the upside 68% of the time. You want to draw a neckline like so. And you want to make it tight on where the shoulder hits, okay? Then you want to bring a line to a line and then swing this to the upside. And that's going to give you your target of the measured move. And look, it's not uncanny that we close right there, because the bots will pick up on this stuff. The bots know how to make money in all different types of situations. Again, here's another idea that played out. And it's why I want you to understand your TA. As much as it is to know the present, it's good to see what happened in the past. Look, that's a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. That is a bearish pattern. When you see that, you should be getting out of the trade. It tells you that we should go the length of the head, okay, to the neckline. So you would draw your neckline like so, and I'd grab this white line, pull it to the downside, and that's our target. We went even lower, okay? Let me see if I didn't miss a wick there. Okay, there's some wicking. Let me make sure. I just want to see if I can get it. Yeah. Guess you can go to the end of that wick, technically. Wick to wick. All right, there you go. So it was the measured move, pretty much. Interesting. So everything made sense, and that's what happens. You go from this. Oh, yeah, it might have fallen there, but if you take it from there, yeah, from right there makes more sense. Yeah, so it still was pretty much the measured move. Pretty damn close to it, like right there. See that? The white line goes there. I mean, and we ended up right there. So every single one of these has a measured move. They play out the way they're supposed to. This is the only one that didn't. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder, and we really didn't get too much. We didn't hit the. It actually did break up, but we didn't get the measured move of this inverted head and shoulder here. Okay. And there's still talk. I mean, shoulder, head, shoulder. Are we in like a giant? It could be like an uglier one. But that's still pretty much an inverted head and shoulder to me. You could call it a complex inverted head and shoulder with a break to the upside. Okay. So what do I see happening for Bitcoin? Well, I told you that I thought it was highly unlikely we would get this breakout, but we did. In my opinion, it is a breakout of this trend line, because that's the trend line. I got to bring it up a little bit. It could be just getting rejected by top trend, technically. You know, slightly Adam and Eve double bottom there. So it's still in the bear pennant, and I see it coming down to the downside here. I've been saying this ever since. Highly likely we make it back down here. It just because, look, the oscillator is on the 4 hour, and that's really the apex, man. We double bottomed, came back for more, double topped again, double topped, came back for more, double topped again. I mean, what more can you ask for? It's got to come down and reset. And when that happens, it's going to have to come down here. And then will it fall out of the pattern? That's the question. It's a bear pennant with a bear target. Being honest with you guys. I've been saying it every single day for the last however long. And that's going to be your target. 26,000, right? Now, that's my generous target. If it's heavy bear, I mean, it could go the length of the pole, right? I've seen the length of the pole many times on the other end. If it goes the length of the pole, we're talking like 19. That's at 14K. Yikes. Well, we get to, I think we buy it up before that. But I'm just showing you the measured moves. That's all. Just so you can see. And there's a chance there's like a little, you could say a little less from here to here, and it's like 19K. Like you can kind of make it shrink it a little bit. Yeah, about 18,000. So these are just the measured moves. I'm not freaking you out. I'm just showing you, hey, this is what is possible. Now let's look at the daily time frame. See, the daily time frame has double topped and wants to come to the downside. I mean, that's setting up for a drop, in my opinion. Man, Fowler went up big. I remember you made a prediction solely based off of tightening EMAs when there was not even an easy pattern to spot. Yeah, I mean, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Is get in when you see EMAs getting tight. If you perfect that, you will nail it. Like, you will absolutely nail it. So, yeah, get ready to buy the sale. Shout out to Sue. Shout out to Sue L up in the spot. Thank you for coming on in. So check it out. I mean, you know, and this was also, look, I mean, the signs were in, man. The signs were in. This is kind of a shoulder. Kind of a big head, I guess you could call it, and then another shoulder. But it, you know, it's the same idea. You could even call this the shoulder, and then we started to fall down. However you want to do it. Bam, but that's the idea right there, though. We did break down from a head and shoulder. Bam, right? Now we're in a bear pennant. Can we make it through support and resistance? So I look at key support and resistance on the weekly every time we look at this. So right there, you're set up. These are the measured moves. These are the measured moves. Okay? So you got 26,007. You got 26,764. And I'm not telling you that this is going to happen. Right? But I'm not saying that it's not happening either. Like, I don't know, honestly. I'm telling you that my channel is based off TA, and we've been like 80 to 90% spot on throughout the last 10 months. If you go through my channel and look at all my predictions, I've nailed I think 90% of them. Like, it's pretty weird. I've nailed Bitcoin's move up until this crazy like kind of drop a little bit. And it's hard to see through the trees when you're making tons of money. It can get in your head, man. So these are humbling crashes for most, right? So these are the levels we need to watch. You know, these are the measured moves that are possible for Bitcoin, right off the bat. Remember, we are high on the daily, on the stochastics. Now remember, we are low on the weekly. The weekly wants to send us out. So, but the weekly says we'll get one. You know, we could stay low here and make it sense. Now we got green candles on the weekly. So far, so good, right? So I just want to take this for the Patreons and people in my group and throw it into the trading group so they can see what's going on. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. I really appreciate it. Unbelievable. So check it out. Crypto Lifer Trading Room. If you join my trading Patreon, man, you get so much. You get my billboard where I tell you what's going on and give you news consistently, talk about updates and give you pointers on life and how to trade. You get my trading room, which is free. Join that anytime you want. 2,822 members up in the trading room. Really appreciate that. You would get my exclusive calls only where I go over Bitcoin to a T. Look, I was making a post at 2:20 in the morning, 2:14 in the morning. I was watching Bitcoin so closely for you guys. And look, it hit the target exactly that I played out. So if you're with me, you would have traded Bitcoin with me. I said buy the bounce off the 200 MA. I said bounce off the 200. So right here, bounce off the 200 MA is bullish, right? You see that? So I tracked Bitcoin really from day one. Decision time. Will we break up or down? When we got close, I found this bull pennant and I knew. It's very interesting. Okay. Bitcoin was in a cup and handle as well. Should have broken to the upside. You see that? I will teach you so much in the group. You will learn so much. There'll be consistent updates. We were going over Bitcoin like every single hour throughout the day and giving you more and more and more and more. We also have a beginners group. So if you don't know what you're doing, you can learn to trade, and there's people in there willing to help you. I'll jump in there willing to help you. So check it out. Check out my Patreon. It's a blast, man. It's a great time, and it's a plethora of knowledge and positive energy and good people. So that's all I can say. Phoenix Rain, I called this, bro. In 2017, the first all-time high, the price dropped, then crazy lows. It looks exactly the same now. It may drop to 14K, but stay tuned because I'm going to fly. It's going to fly well over 100K. Isn't that crazy? Like, everybody kind of feels the same idea. Even people that are like, yeah, it's just weird. I mean, even, it's insane. If we come down to 20K region, do you think we get a quick V-shaped recovery and run back up? Or will we linger down under 30K a while? I want Bitcoin to go down to its bottom, maybe around 20K before it finishes the bull run at the end of the year. Everybody does. Get ready to buy the sale, yeah. Shout out to Phoenix Rain, my dude, up in the spot. My man, Desmond. Nice to see you here, man. Thank you very much for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is what, guys? That's his time, man. That's his time. Okay, so we're not done with Bitcoin yet. I like to spend a good 20, 30 minutes on Bitcoin now because it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So check it out. Check it out. Okay, going up. Bitcoin hit that all-time high, 64,000. It made bearish divergence. We had swing up to swing up there, and we had swing down to swing down on the oscillators, telling us that the price was going to drop. Happens on the 1 minute, happens on the 7 minute, happens on the 50 minute. It does not matter what time frame you are looking at this, it occurs and does it. So heed and stay warning. Now, number two, 50's coming for that 200. That 50 crosses the 200, we get a death cross, and that spells a bearish time for a long time for Bitcoin. Also, you know, one thing some traders are kind of half looking at, is this a shoulder? A giant head. You see? And then is this making a shoulder? And are we going to see something insane that could just pummel us back down to 20K? So the scary thing is we went up so fast in this region here. You can see on the daily, not a lot of support. The only support we have is in this tiny little area here at 24K. So if we don't hold 30, see how strong 30 is? Like 30 is like the holy grail. Like if we can't hold 30K, my gosh. Now, the one good thing we have is this is a double bottom, and double bottoms break to the upside 68% of the time, right? So when we look at this and we check it out, bam. I mean, we should get the push to up above to support, at least to resistance right here. That usually is what happens. Measured move is the length of the W to the bottom, and then we swing it. So we'll look at the measured move here. Might be able to go to wick, or yeah, and that pretty much gives us the exact place. I kind of figured that out. But so that's the measured move there for this W, and that would get us to about 48,978, which is interesting. Now, stochastics say no, like we want to go to the downside. So the sad thing about all this is we need the price to now go sideways, you know. Now, when you put it on the daily, it looks more like a falling wedge kind of than anything else. So here's the deal. Will this W break to the upside? Now, the stochastics say that's probably highly unlikely. Also, we just see the 21 crossing, which to me isn't a bullish sign. I want to make bullishness because I have a lot of money invested in, and I want to be like, yeah, but like I can't see a perfect realm here for like amazing bullishness. Like right now, I just see pattern trading, and we need to break above this level. You know, we're gonna look at a smaller time frame to see like key resistance for the moment that we need to break through. But this is like a do or die moment too for Bitcoin. You know, we're gonna get rejected soon by the 21-day moving average. You see that? We actually did. We touched it, and that was boom, no go. So you got to pick up on these signs. High stochastic, okay, right off the bat. High stochastic. I mean, you know better. We all know better. We don't buy Bitcoin up here. Why? Let's backtest it. If we bought Bitcoin up here, that wouldn't have been a great idea. We probably would have lost. How about up in here? There would have been okay. We could have got a bit of a pump. So it wasn't the worst thing right there. There was one time, all right? But it still went down a little bit after that and then came up. You might have been stopped out or liquidated. And right there is a place where you would have dropped. And here on this, so we know now. Here was one that worked out. Because you might have gotten in right around here and taken that nice pump to the upside. But in my opinion, like, we've already gotten that hill. And it's already shown us the momentum. And we didn't get a lot. Like, we certainly didn't get this out of that curve. So we know that Bitcoin up here is not a good idea above the dotted line and Stokes. We know Bitcoin down here is a good idea. Right? So we're just waiting for Bitcoin to get down here again on the daily before we think about touching it. Like, it's that simple. Like, it's extended at this point. It's extended, you know? And, you know, so there's my tone. My bearish tone is that, you know, it's in a bear pennant on a smaller time frame. But, you know, yeah, we could suggest now that it is forming a falling wedge. There's a chance. That's another thing we want. We want this pennant to, like, not be a bull pennant, a bear pennant. Like to see it change its tune, you know? Like right now we do still have this going on. We still have this pattern, which can turn into a bear pennant. It's going to be pretty close to see when it comes back down. But so what do I see happening for Bitcoin now? How would I play Bitcoin? Well, we did get a flip up. We got the momentum. But I believe we're running out of room here, and we're going to curl to the downside. Chart's telling us as well. So the play for Bitcoin, in my opinion, would be to short it down to the bottom of the pattern here, just like we did over here. And remember how we played it up to the top of the pattern? If you go to my previous videos, I said it's probably going to go up and down to the top of the pattern, and you could probably play Bitcoin to the upside. You know what I'm saying? So let's look, like, because I just want to show you how to pattern trade, because there's a way to do it, and it makes sense, right? So you want to be able to kind of bop and weave in this nature. Shout out to everyone that hooked me up with my new subs, man. 9,060 subs on the way to 10, man. Can we get to that 10? Blast through 10 like pa 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 pa. You know what I'm saying? Blast through 10,000 like what? Like you never seen it. Like no one's ever seen the channel blast through like that. Show us the power, crypto lifers. Show us the power. Because I know you have it. So I'm looking at Bitcoin here. Now I know it's on the 15-minute chart, smaller time frame. Yeah, and so there, right there, I suggest that you trade it to the upside there. You see? And we nailed that move. I mean, it did exactly that. It moved to the upside, did it not? Someone saw this hat and got really offended. Full frontal. I just work for the show, and I took a bunch of these hats, man. Like, they were free. Like, they were lying around. They would give me the hats, hand me the hats, and there was like boxes of hats. So like, I don't really watch the show, and I never was a big fan. So that's why I didn't wear it today. I wore the Bitcoin B hat because I realized, you know, someone in the comment section was like, I love your videos, but like, I'm not with that. And I don't even know what her personal political stance really was. So that's, you know, so I was like, you know what? I got to watch what I wear. I get it. Wow, I go in on the analysis. I mean, and I hope you sold it. Everything here, everything. But you could definitely see how I figured we were going to go to the upside there. And what did we do? Maybe I will now that you told me to. Bong, 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 bong. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. So that's the measure move with Bitcoin now, as long as we don't hold this trend line. So see what I did here is I made on the 1 hour right here at the bottom of this trend. So you don't want to get that hit on the 1 hour. And see, look, up, down, and I said we were going to go up. And what did we do? We went to that upside, man. We went to the upside. So there you go. Bitcoin on May 29th. Bam. So we go back to May 29th. Right there. So had you watched me, you would have taken the call from Bitcoin, right? Just toot my own horn yet again. Just saying. from 32K, and you would have rode it all the way up to 39K. Congratulations. See what I'm saying? So, measured move, man. That's the play. Okay? That's the idea. Banged out. So I'm just trying to show you guys that if you come here every day, like, I'm not blowing smoke up your, you know what, like, you're seeing things play out in real time. Okay? So, and then I'm telling you we're extended on the oscillators. And how do I know this? Well, I'll show you how patterns are formed, and I'll teach you how patterns are formed. Go to the 30-minute if you must, and look at the way the structure is going here with the RSI and the price. And look, we have an upswing here, but this is pretty downswing. This is a downtrend here. It tells me that that's the top of the pattern. Whenever I see the divergence, I know it's the top of the pattern, clearly. When you have a moment, no rush. Could you take a look at TA for Life Token? They are raising funds for suicide prevention fairly new. Man, people will make a play on anything with these coins, huh? Jeez, man. These people are heartless, bro. What I mean is they find a cause and just jump on it and make a crap coin. Like, I could do it right now. I could say we're going to save the meerkats because... And I could call it Meerkat coin. And, like, every percentage goes to the meerkats. And, like, I don't know, man. I could... Colin's watching and supporting the lifer, man. Shout out to Colin's work, bro. Love your work, bro. Colin's work does some really nice stuff. Check him out on Instagram. Check me out on Instagram. I think my video hit on Instagram this morning. Gonna start always being out there on Instagram. I gotta start my TikTok channel. If anyone want to help me start my TikTok channel and get me going, I need to start TikTok and get going. I know it'll kind of grow the channel fast. We'll get to 10,000 fast. Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. My brother, can you look into the BNB chart? Legend 24, yeah. They donate live on Twitch.
And now I don't have to work anymore. Now I run my own YouTube channel. Now I can still show you how to make some games. I now have a studio, lights, camera, action. If you want to come to the live stream today.
I'm telling people, man, follow me on Instagram, man, at Crypto Lifer, aka Sam Price, man. Check me out. I appreciate it. It would mean the world to me if you did that. Okay. But this is where you scale out of that trade that we got into around 34, 32,000. Even if you got in here, remember I told you to put your stop loss down here, 32K. I said we buy into the divergence. I found the divergence for you, which was swing down to swing down. I told you get into the divergence. I said, that'll be your key. That'll be your bottom. Put your stop loss right here. Remember doing this, guys, like 4%. And look, you could have rode Bitcoin all the way up for a gain of 14% on the 30-minute chart. So, and then there's the divergence. You get out now. And now we can ride Bitcoin down and short it. Same way. Now we can short Bitcoin down on the volatility. So now we open up a short position. I would open up the short right now. No lie. Stop loss. You can even put the stop loss right there at 5.2% and try to gain 15%. 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Back to the bottom of the pattern again. And the stochastics are in your favor. Let's see how the 1 hour is looking, though. Yeah, 1 hour wants to come down. So that'll start the treachery. So you'll be good enough. The 4 hour is going to rip. And the 4 hour is going to go to the downside. Look. And the daily says no way. So I think a short would be in play. Just pattern trade this back to the bottom. So now you can look back on this 5 days later and say, did he play the short right? Did he cut it right? Right? So we cut this rug. We're going to cut the next rug down. Now, remember, this is going to be a smaller target. Right? Only 6% gains there. Yeah, because the target's going to be right there at bottom of the pattern. Now, if we break this, keep shorting all the way down, and it could be a bigger pattern. It could be. This isn't as juicy as a play, and you got to be a little easy with it, you know. They may try to wick you guys out of that, but if you even give it some time to bounce down and start its trend and then jump in, probably even a better idea. So, sad to say, but I see the trade of the day as a short on Bitcoin to the downside. Entry is around 38K. Again, none of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before entering any trade. The Crypto Lifer and RemoteChief Inc., all the subsidies and, representations or companies and AAA Crypto Lifer are indemnified from any losses. So if we look at this here, 38,475. Now, this would be my entry, or closer to 9K. If we get a pump up to 9K, jump into that short. Ride it right back down to the bottom of the pattern. Bitcoin's going to follow this pattern until it doesn't. Most people are honed in on it. So the masses are going to ride us to the pattern. How long is it going to take? Probably 2 days. How long did the last one take to go up? This was a 5-day trade. You see that? 5-day swing trade. But if you had just stuck with the pattern and continually traded, if you had stuck with the 4-hour and the pattern and traded the stochastics, right? Now, they might have thrown you off when we got up here, though. They were a little tricky at one point. But if you just pattern traded to the top of the pattern, you would have made it through. So if the pattern would have got you through this trade, you get it? All other oscillators aside, the pattern would have gotten you through the trade. Also, a little curve up on the 21 might have helped you out there. And look at double bottom there forming. So all eyes on Bitcoin right now. Can it break? Okay. So that's the trade. That's the trade of the day right there. I'm going to give that to the patrons. And you guys just got it for free. Like free trades on Bitcoin every single day. My last trade played out exactly as I showed you it did. And I have the videos to prove it because I'm on every single day. Honestly, if I was a horrible trader, I couldn't be on every single day. Eventually, too many of these things would just look like garbage. People would say, man, come on, man. Get a day job, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here on freaking on borrowed time at this point, man. I shouldn't even be alive, man. I shouldn't even be here at this point. Bitcoin update, short in play. Now I got to teach people how to short. We got to get the whole group up to date. We're going to have some group meetings. How is MATIC looking today? AAB is the native token of the AAX exchange and the most promising platform token this moment. Circulating supply is just 7.4 million, $2. Check. 1 2 1 2. Turn that mic up a little bit for you. AB crypto. Take a look at that. Not right now, but in a second. So, highly likely we don't make it any further than this trend line here. Some call it a breakout. Some call it a breakout. Some call it a break-in. We'll see what happens. Right now, it's a bit of a bull trap for sure. All right. I would short it back. And honestly, just because I'm a pattern trader and it's going to come back to the bottom of the pattern. Somebody look at support and resistance, right? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And there it is. Okay. Now we zoom in here. And it's actually sitting at a little bit of support, right? There's a wick right there that hit a candle that closed right there, and a candle that closed right there, and a candle that closed pretty close right there. So we have 3 positions on this idea. 38K to me has been an area that I've been very interested in. I've always said if we can hold 38K, I'd be a happy man, you know? So the next idea is, can Bitcoin stay in this tiny little pyramid? See this one that I just drew? Shout out to Pranjal, man. Crypto, my dude, man. New to crypto as a whole. Saw you on another channel. Been watching since. Let's get this paper, baby. Thank you, Nivan Tang, man. Appreciate you, bro. Craig Crypto. Cheers from Australia. Hey, Lifer fam. Heard Chainlink's looking good. Love the show, Sam. Thanks heaps for giving us so much of that borrowed time, brother, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. I hold quality long time. You had me buying / selling 10%. Thanks. I'm hold quality long time. You had me buying / selling 10%. Danny, man, AAR DFD. Shout out to Danny with the AAR DFD, man. Crypto is life. I like how you did that. I like how you did that. I like how you did that, man. Craigie Crypto, man. I like that, man. I like that. New to crypto as a whole. Saw you on another channel. Cheers from Australia. Shout out to my Aussie. Shout out to all my Kiwis up in the spot. My uncle lives in Brisbane. My uncle lives in Sydney. He lives outside of Sydney. Beautiful, beautiful place. Shout out to all my Aussies, man. A lot of Kiwis up in the spot. You guys run it. Literally, I got like 30, I think 25% of my subscribers are from Australia. No lie. No lie. So, Bitcoin, man, we're going to watch it closely. Can it hold this? See, support region, rejection came back up. Bounce. Can it hold support and resistance? Can Bitcoin really make a move up out of the channel? Hey, anything is possible. Is it going to hold this new trend line now? So this is a trend line. Probably come back to it, go sideways, hopefully, and go back to it, not come down much more. So we're watching Bitcoin, man. But if I had to place it, I tell you that 4 hour does not look good to me, and the daily does not look good to me. I'm going to start a short on it back down here to the bottom of the pattern to 35. Even if, and I believe it could still break out to some crazy highs. I'm not shorting Bitcoin like, oh, it's over. But I'm just saying that's the trade of the day. So I went over Bitcoin on a nutshell. Right now, I just see it coming back to the bottom of the pattern at 35K, and then we can reconvene like 3-4 days from now, and we'll go from there. But that's what I believe is going to happen. Pretty simple. Now, that's the highly likely scenario for me of watching charts for over 10 years. That's the highly likely scenario. Okay, could you look at XRP or USDT, please? Thoughts? For sure, for sure. Okay, the only way up, Bloodbath Friday night or weekend. It could be. It looks like it could be. Shout out from England, GB. Close enough, those damn Concords. You got from Romania too, man. Shout out to Romania up in the spot. Ulysses, man, it's been a long time. Short squeeze on Zoom in the 1 minute. Zomedica, boys. Zomedica. There's short squeeze on Zoom, says the channel, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Zoom, man. Zoom. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Short squeeze on Zoom, says the peoples. What the heck is it? I'm just curious. Zomedica. He may be right, man. Thing looks like it's about to fly up out of the pattern. You know, Bandu made one of these. Double bottom, break to the downside, right? And now it's in that kind of falling wedge, double bottom action. And there you see it, man. There you don't. Ready to rock, right? So that would be the measured move right here at 116. And then all the way up to 156. All right, let's see where you're at. We'll check that out in a minute, just for kicks. Kiwis are New Zealand, bro. Damn, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So I just pissed off everyone that follows me. Shout out from Australia. Just wondering what the website you use when you're watching Frenchie. When you're watching whales or big investors, please reply. Ready to rock with my. Wow, Max the Frenchie. Interesting. Does that mean ETH will go down today as well? Let's take a look at ETH, because you never know. They're not exactly coupled, but highly likely. Highly likely. Let's take a look at Ethereum on the day. ETH. Yeah, I mean, it's in the same exact pattern. Probably doing the same exact thing. Up, you know, look down, up. Got to come back to the downside. So highly likely that it does come back here to the downside and touches 2400, you know. 2400 looks like the most likely scenario here for ETH. Back to the downside again. Look, oscillators are super high on the daily and the 4 hour. I mean, they're both kind of getting to their win. We aren't just crossing here. We're not as extended as Bitcoin is, so we could get a little more momentum. But we're getting a MACD cross, so hopefully we go sideways and still get a push to the upside and break on out. Now, if ETH can break on out, hopefully it can drag Bitcoin out of the hole with it. So, you know, can you take a quick look at Ren? Whatever you have some time, please. Yeah, Ren's a big. I'm actually looking at a trade for Ren right now. Ren BTC. So I guys want you to know that too. More colorful. I like that. I like that. I wonder the cost of mining or easy way to do so. Haha, chicken out. Could you take a quick look at Ren? Hey, Lifer, don't want to be a pain, but the second camera is blocking some key information when you're on the charts. Just makes it a little harder to follow what you're saying. Just a tip. Keep grinding, though. Don't worry, you'll get through it, man. All you have to do is know that when someone asks me the coin, I say it's ETH. The only thing you're missing, man, is like some of my actual information, you know? I guess I could flip it and move it to this. I could put it to this side. You don't really see much over there, you know? Or I could move it slightly so you see like what's going on. Like I could hide myself right in there. There's really no information right there. And I could shrink it a little bit more. Right? Like so. This is really a good pocket where I can live, and I don't think I'm going to block anything, you know? Thank you for saying that. I'm conscious of all things. I appreciate that. They said that the technicals don't really work, but sometimes I believe they do because Bitcoin is unpredictable sometimes. I mean, the thing is, you just got to work with what you have. Technicals give you options that you never would have had before. That's the idea. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing tells you you're guaranteed. But look, how did I make the trade from Bitcoin down to the bottom? Because I saw a pattern and I said it's going to trade inside the pattern. Now, if I never knew how to make a pattern, I never knew what pattern trading was, then how the heck would I make a prediction like that? I wouldn't be able to. So it kind of makes sense that this does work, because how does it work for me? I think I'm living proof every day that TA works. How do I make videos about cup and handles, tell you that they're going to break to the upside, and they absolutely just fly to the upside like insane, you know? Like, look, this was a cup and handle and it broke out. You just got to find your patterns, right, and play them the proper way. So this was a beautiful pattern right there. Bam, bam, right? Cup, there's your handle, broke to the upside, right? We'll see what happens. We'll see. We're getting tight moving averages. That's a great sign for a move to the upside. And we just got a golden cross right here on the 1 hour. Golden cross on the 1 hour. 50 cross the 200-day moving average. Really, really nice. If we look at the daily, right, you can see ETH is not even close to like Bitcoin. I mean, it just had the 21 cross a little bit, but the moving averages are very, very healthy on the daily. Bitcoin, on the other hand, does not look so good. It doesn't look so hot. So the ETH BTC trade, probably a good idea right now. So we'll take a look at ETH BTC in a second. But ETH has a more highly likely probability of breaking to the upside and at least getting up to 3,286 here. It'll get a little bit of rejection here at this bottom area, and we'll see. And then it will come back down. It could come back right back down to support here at 3,000. So that's what I'm watching for ETH. You know, do I have a trade on ETH at the very moment? Let's take a look. I mean, it looks bearish like Bitcoin when the oscillators, the 1 hour is pointing to the downside, saying we're getting a little bit of a down signal. And we do see bearish divergence on the 1 hour. We have swing up to swing up on price, but we got like a flat line here, almost a downtrend here on the oscillator. So that tells me that that is divergence and it's bearish, and we should see a drop to the downside. 9 out of 10 times, the bearish divergence comes in with the top of the pattern, the top of the RSI, and the top of the stochastics, and we got that. We're starting to make our move to the downside. So all things that I see, whenever the top of the pattern is created and we go to the bottom of the pattern, so highly likely to short ETH too as well. Open up a short for ETH and take it to the downside here, just to the bottom of the pattern. I'll bring this out a little more because I don't think we're going to get, we're going to come at an angle with it. It's going to be a little tighter, right? 11% gains for ETH if you short ETH. So my time frames tell me to short ETH. You got crypto face longing right now. So it's kind of like the battle of Crypto Lifer versus Crypto Face, because Crypto Face is longing right now. I just want to show you guys that. And we'll see. I just want to see. I kind of want to find out who's right. I would love to see who's right. Is it Market Cipher or is it old school traditional? Live $8 million Bitcoin trade, long, pumping continues, right? I hope he was in when I said to get in like a day or two ago, but I don't think so. Let's see. I'm gonna turn the music down immediately. We don't know what he's playing, and then it'll kill our copyright. But I believe, look, like by my calculations, he shouldn't be up right now, and the trade is down. It looks like he's down 100 grand and 64,000 right there. See that? He's down. And if he keeps playing this trade, I believe he's going to get liquidated or taken out. By my calculations, I would be going against this trend. His liquidation is 33K and his liquidation is 23, right? I don't know why he's long right now, honestly. But you know what? I'm not always right, so we'll see what happens. But I just wanted to show you guys that. Juxtapose my TA with what he's doing there, and let's see who wins. You know, hey, this might fly, and you guys will, hey, it was Crypto Face. And you know what? Maybe it was. I'm curious to see. My oscillators tell me it's way too extended to be opening a long right now. I don't know why he would open a long when the stochastics are telling us that, but maybe he doesn't use those oscillators and it's not showing us that. He's taken 120K profit already. Yeah. Market Cipher says gold. Crypto doesn't even use MACD or any fundamentals. What the heck? MACD. To trade any trade, need confirmation. Sorry for not able to write down my message properly. What website do you use to watch what whales or big investors use? You want to follow Telegram, and I got WhaleBot Rect, which is a pretty good thing to do. See, you go to WhaleBot Rect here, and it's a Telegram, and Whale Sniper as well. They tell me what's going on, the big buys here. So you go to Whale Sniper, and look right here, unusual selling activity, 1.14 Bitcoin in 15 seconds. That was at 10 a.m., right? Unusual selling activity, 14 Bitcoin in 17 seconds. 87 Bitcoin, unusual buying activity on VeChain. VeChain, unusual buying activity at 9:40. So we're getting some buys in UMA, unusual buying activity. HBAR, unusual selling activity. Okay. AR, YFI, unusual selling. Tomo, unusual buying activity. Let's take a look at what we see buying. Let's look at Tomo. Caught that phantom play. Loving opera music since. Good, man. Morning, Lifer. Shout out to XRP Music in the spot. Hey, Lifer, are you following KSM Parachain auction news? What's your price prediction now that these auctions are right around the corner? I mean, Kusama's going to blast off. It really is. You're going to see Kusama do some serious damage. Let's take a look. Let's get into altcoins, guys. It's time. We got through Bitcoin. I appreciate everyone sticking it with me. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate all the love. Thank you for everyone coming on in. 186 watchers, 93 likes. Can we get the likes way above 100? That's all I'm asking. Half the people aren't hitting the like button. Like, come on, man. Late to the stream. Morning, yo. Shout out to Sean, my dude, man. Shout out to all my people up in the UK, man. I got a lot of UK followers, man, representing, holding me down. Really, really appreciate it. We're going to take a look at Total and Total 2 right now. We're going to put in that work. These are what? Total and Total 2. Okay, crypto total market cap. This is the entire market cap of all of the cryptocurrencies in the entire world. The most data we can have on the entire cryptocurrency market. Now, this was the measured move really right there to this low, and we hit it. Tells me kind of we're done. Starting to make our move to the upside. That could also be a catalyst for why Bitcoin may make a move. Also, honestly, we've been talking about this before, and I've said it yet again, and I'm going to say it again. But Adam and Eve double bottom, anybody? Adam and Eve double bottom. What is that? Look it up. Google it. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. The Adam and Eve double bottom. All right. Let me show you. It makes an atom, which is like, I guess, like, you know, a phallic symbol. I think that's where they get it. And then the womb is a round womb, like Eve. So like Adam and Eve. Like, I think that's where it comes from. I have no idea, though. How'd you learn in everything technicals? I just got into it, man. It's all here in the charts for you, bro. But I did join a group, man. And I offer you the right to learn. If you want to join my Patreon, jump in my group. Probably take you 2-3 months. And it's $99 a month. And some people say, yeah, that's expensive. But you get so much knowledge and it will change your life. And if you're going to go buy a shirt today at the mall, or you're going to go buy a dinner, or you're going to do something, you're going to spend 30, 40, 50 bucks in the next few days on 2 or 3 things. And that's going to add up to $120. So you can either give me 99 bucks and actually learn. And not only do you get what I teach you, but I have people in my group that are willing to teach you for free. They're going to help you so much. They're going to be so happy that you supported me and you came into the group. And because of that, they're going to be willing to shower you with knowledge. And so that's kind of what it's all about. I'm creating a knowledge session. That's why my channel is about spreading knowledge. It's strictly about, you know, a lot of teaching going on here. And that's the point, because we do this every single day. Well, with the money for the Patreon and the tutoring, man. You may or may not like doing promos, but it could really up your subs and likes. Now, I know I'm going to have to start doing that. I have to do it all, man. How does your Patreon work, bro? Gang, I got to pay it today. This Birdman didn't kick me out, bro. I'll get paid today. I got to pay it today. This Birdman don't kick me out, bro. I'll get it paid today. This Birdman don't kick me out. Yo, my admins are hard. I hired an admin that goes through my lists. They go through the list. They see who hasn't paid, who has canceled, and then they match your name to your email on an Excel spreadsheet, and they will message you in Telegram and say, hey, like, you haven't paid. You're still hanging out in the room. It's time to bounce or pay out. You know what I'm saying? So don't think you can hide out. I have some people trying to hide out from me, trying to get that free dough. I get it. They get in there for a day or two, but eventually we're going to find you, man. So, and it's also dishonest, man. Do the right thing. I have some people that sign up for my Patreon. I'll tell you a nasty story. I set up my Patreon the improper way. I set it up so you would join and you don't get charged. until the first of the month. Now I have it so you do get charged right when you start. But before I didn't have it that way. So people would join on May 2nd. They would make a bunch of dough and then they would cancel so they didn't have to pay. You get it? And so I would get like an influx of Patreons and then people would cancel. And I'd ask them like, hey, why did you cancel? Like, what's going on? Like, could you just tell me? And they never answer. Like, it wasn't, I'd like someone to say, hey, you know, because I thought you were going to do these things and you didn't. So I definitely like feedback from the patrons to make it better because it only helps me. As much as I maybe cringe when I hear criticism, it's what I got to hear, right? It's only going to make my life better and move forward in the long run. So if you do cancel my Patreon, can you tell me why? Just say, hey, I lost a lot of money and I didn't listen to you. Someone said that to me. I said, hey, what happened? And she said, I took your tutoring and instead of listening to you, I started margin trading until I lost all my money. She said, I don't know why. She said, hopefully I'll get back on track, Anyway, so I just wanted to say it is what it is. So I went through a beatdown this month because my Patreon was at a certain amount and then we lost a huge chunk because a bunch of people bailed on me, But now I have it. Once you lock in, you get locked in and it is what it is. And I'm smarter now and I'm moving better with my business decisions. So everything is great and I'm super excited and it was a humbling experience and it is what it is. So if you guys start a Patreon, just know that. Okay, so moving forward, all right, B&B. Someone asked about B&B. Let's go and get into all the Super Chats. I'm sorry, I was skipping Super Chats today, but I felt like really teaching and talking and getting into Bitcoin and ETH pretty closely. So we have a Super Chat right out for XRP, okay? I'm going to go up the line probably, backwards. XRP, USDT. Let's take a look at our baby XRP. Sitting at that dollar region. I'm really liking it. Still inside of a bigger pattern that's at play. And pattern trade it, right? Just like we were going to pattern trade Bitcoin to the downside, might want to pattern trade this to the upside. Now you can see, okay, I see what Crypto Lifer is doing. I get it. Now where am I going to go? Who can figure out the next chart I'm going to go to? You guys should know the next chart I'm going to go show you guys right now, based off what I just said. You know what I mean? Something that's willing to take a look. And what I'm going to say is it's going to be the XRP BTC chart. Why? Well, let's take a look at the oscillators. 4 hours pointing up, remember? The BTC oscillator is up here, curving down. Okay, let's take a look at the daily. Daily's coming up, but still has room to go. Remember, the Bitcoin oscillator is coming to the downside, right? And so you can see that this has a leg up on the BTC on the chart itself too. Okay. So I see it going up to at least 127 and it can coming back down to 66, 68 cents, which is weird. But then going on a massive run all the way to 282. But it could break up here as it booms up and get to 282 as well. These are two scenarios that I'm willing to play out. But regardless, you hold this long enough, $2.82. XRP, baby, that's the measured move out of this beautiful, beautiful consolidative, like very large falling wedge pennant type of thing going on. So it's also in a bit of a giant cup and handle as well, as we kind of looked here. Giant coupe de handal. A coupe de handle. A coupe de handal. So there you go, man. And break into the upside, man. So there you have it. Theta. Let's take a look at Theta. Theta between $6.50 and $8. That would be a steal. Look, and I circled it. And look, it came in, bounced off the 200-day moving average, starting to make its move. Theta's got a mainnet coming on June 30th. They pushed it back. It was going to be earlier. It's June 30th. I say watch Theta, watch TFUEL. So this is still a call for Theta. Remember, I give you guys calls. They last. Accumulate between $6.50 and $8. And don't stress it. Do the right thing. And look, it's past it now. It broke through the accumulation zone. $9 now. Now you have to wait for it to break out. In my opinion, if you miss the call, you have to wait for it to break out, come back down. That's where you're going to snatch it. It's called the retest. Or if it flags out in here, if you make a pattern on the 1 hour and you see a nice little flag. Daily is getting oversold, so that's okay in our favor. Telling us you may have a chance to snatch it back up. 4 hour also is overbought. Overbought. We're overbought on the daily, overbought on the 4 hour. 1 hour wants to come to the downside, but is taking a bit of a flip up. Suggests we may break upper trend line at least, which would be kind of cool. Something I'd be willing to play with, but we'll see how it happens. But Again, another call on the channel so far willing to, working out. Even if you accumulated down here at 6,592, anywhere in my circled area here, you could have sold up at about 898 now. So moving for THETA, okay? Let's take a look at Kusama, KSM. Now, that was at $300. That was a steal at $300, okay? I had it in this position, said these were where you're going to want to buy. Why? I show you guys this all the time. The swing down to swing down. You got to take advantage of what? The bullish divergence. That's going to be your entry. You don't have to buy right in. You could wait for it to pop back up, but that's going to be your positional strength. Positional strength comes from divergences. You need to learn your divergences. Divergences create bottoms of patterns. Look where the bottom of the pattern was created here. It was created with this divergence, okay? Where was this bottom of the pattern created here? It was created with this divergence. And then where were the tops? The tops are created with the bearish divergence. You have swing up to swing up here, obvious sign, and a swing down to swing down here. Time to get out and take some profits. 1 hour is a really good time frame to find divergences on. It's a really good, strong time frame, you know? And look, you see it. There it is. I mean, sell, buy, sell, buy. You could be a divergence trader and just kill it. Right now, you would have entered this trade right here off the divergence. Swing down to swing down, which was obvious right there, like so. Some people are so pathetic, man. People having a problem with a man waiting to earn a living. And bam, and then that bounces up to the upside. And there you go. Unbelievable move to the upside. So there you have it, right? Could you please do Hollow? Could you take a look at Ren whenever you have time? You guys want Ren a lot. All right. And I believe I did miss a super chat. If someone could help me out. Some people... how does your Patreon work, bro? When do you do sessions? Do you have a Discord? Or you do call or something? Or can you do a quick description, please? Been in crypto for 3 months, made over $400, and started with $90. I'll show you how to make a lot more than that, man. With $90, I turned $300 into $30,000. So I'll show you how to make some money, man. $90 into $400. No, I shouldn't. That's actually a really good gain. You did very good. I'm not going to be rude. That's amazing. I'm not going to be rude. How does your Patreon work, bro? You use sessions? What I do, my Patreon is you join a Telegram group, okay? You join a Telegram group where all of us are living and hanging out in every single day and helping you learn how to chart, learn how to trade, and I'm giving exclusive calls and an exclusive calls only chart, consistently giving you guys calls over and over again. Like 20 to 100 a week, depending on the trading scenarios, but about 20 to 100 calls a week. Bro, you're built different. How does your Patreon work? Use nuts. I still need to get some duck in the rose with Flare. It's been confusing. No, man, you have you still have like 2 more months to claim your Flare, and it's going to be over, man. But you can still claim your Flare. The people that burnt you in the Patreon will get burnt themselves. Reaping those seeds. Kindness is king. Shout out to Christina McMahon. Christina, you're awesome. Much respect to you, man. I love people like you. You're awesome, man. You just made my whole day. You really did. Can you take a look at Zilliqua? Hold on. I want to make sure I didn't miss a super chat. Any admin out there can see. Did I miss a super chat? Is there any chats out there that you saw that I didn't hit? I got XRP USDT, right? Let's see here. TA for Life Token I'm seeing now. I think that was the first one. Life Token. Okay, do a TA for Life Token. Okay, cool. Life Token seems to be it. And we're kind of caught up. Excellent. Excellent. Get on a Jasole. I think he needs you to call him, man. That's what he said, bro. He needs your help, XRP. I'm going to be real with you. I make great profits on your free streams, my man. Don't stress over these people who want to cheat you, my man. I know, man. Wow, Justin Sun's coin just exploded up 52%. Sun, dude, look at that. Look at that. Sun. I almost thought we went over it the other day, but I guess we did not. Looked like it was in a cup and handle too. Look, and that's why you just play these pennants, man. You never know. Bam. You play the pennants over and over and over and over again until numerous ones break out big and they pay for any of the losses. Anyone going to Miami, I'm skipping Miami and buying 2 baby cage parrots. Better use of the dough. I know, Muse. I have all the tools, but really overwhelmed. TA Dash coin, please. No doubt. No doubt, 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 no doubt. Kusama, back to Kusama. Now, Kusama kind of was in the pennant that Bitcoin was in. Look, it's interesting. Is this suggesting that Bitcoin may break out? Or are altcoins just beaten down? I mean, we're going to take a look at dominance too. Dominance must be getting beat down as well. Look, bull pennant, and it broke to the upside. Never did come back to the down, which was my short idea. So can Bitcoin pump up? That would be awesome. If Bitcoin can take some trajectory from this. But the only difference is, look, we're oversold here on the 1 hour. Okay? Overbought on that 4 hour. 1 hour is ready to rock, though. And we're starting to flag out. Yo, Kusama just continue going up. You got people that are speculating like me, who know what's going on. You have hardcore polka dot lovers and everyone else who knows what it is. Right? You got the crypto lifestyle. Shout out to Francis, who pushes this all day long. And they love it. Right? Pranjo congrats on Mott being one of the young broke. Give me free everything and I'll still complain. I think I have a good understanding of RSI MACD indicators, but like, what are those things you draw on the patterns you make and predict? I made over 40,000 since I started investing in this wonderful platform. Thank God for connecting me to the word. Thank God. Yes, these don't get to make it into the chat anymore, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I have a good understanding of RSI MACD. Yeah. It's cool, man. Let's get into that 200 range, man. I want 200 people on the live. I know we can get there. I got to get that energy up. Pump it up. Pump it up. Get it going. Get it going. You know? Just got to shrink down the stoke. I got the stoke a little too big. Okay, so this is what I see happening for Kusama. It can hold this level. It's a great level. Look, we also having crosses on the 200, which means you got more room to go. We are tight right there. Remember when you buy tight? Buy when the moving averages are super tight. Look for tight moving averages, guys. Look for when the moving averages get super tight. That's going to be your entries. So what I do is this. I buy the bullish divergence, the swing down and swing down. You get established bullish D, right? Pause. You get established bullish divergence, okay? Breaks to the upside, all right? And just to confirm that you're doing the right thing, you see that the 21 crosses and you get tightness in the moving averages. That's where you could double down into the trade. So you could begin the trade here and then double down there and then ride out. Now, I would be taking you want to scale out around here. Not all of it, but a little bit. You scale out when the moving averages get wide. Scale out a little bit, not a lot. 20%, 15%. Hey, Lifer, I have peeked at Akash Network in the past few streams. I wasn't able to be here through the whole stream. Yeah, we like Akash a lot. Actually, I think it's got something big going for it. I definitely want to take a look at it and do a deep dive. Already over 100 exchanges. Yep. Doing its thing, man. So I'd watch Kusama, and if it can stay up in this and continue in this flag, then it probably will break to the upside again and get to the next measured move. This is the next measured move where this is about to go, okay? And that's going to put it up back at its all-time high there, right? At about 599, back to 600, and then it's going to deal with this, you know, probably come rejected, hit some... So now you go to this and you want some support and resistance in this region. So you go right here, and you focus on the path, because this is going to help you see what's going to happen in the future. And you want to be precise. That's why you look here without looking anywhere else. Damn, hurt my shoulder in my sleep last night. I got shoulder issues, man, like most people. Guys talking Hindi or Farsi over there. Who knows, man? I love to see international languages in the comment section, though. Worldly. What a worldly place we live in. What an international man of mystery I am here. Crypto lifer, bro. So check it out. KSM going all the way to $600, man, on the measured move. And that's what's probably going to happen. We'll watch it. We'll see what happens with Bitcoin and the rest of the market, but so far, so good. Let's see the big market movers for the day on Binance. You know, most crypto guys just give you the Bitcoin trade right there, and that's it. They don't do anything else. You know, I'm trying to do it all, man. Attempting. I am doing it all. Don't use that word try. I am doing it all. I am nailing it. So sun is the big word, 48%. We saw that on my chart, so we were able to see that. Badger, it's been on my radar a little bit. Nervos, CKB, Fala up 19%. GSX, Ramp, UTK, an oldie but a goodie. KSM, Sol for the euro, though, which is interesting. The BUSD, TFUEL, that's a call I gave you guys on the channel. THETA, a call we've been looking at 742. On the way to 8. THETA continuing to rip. Sol back to 38. I talked about Sol numerous times. Sol was the play, guys. Sol was the play. We got 2 TFUEL fill up, Acro, Ocean. Okay, and we're ready to rock. So just wanted to put this on your radar, guys. Just want to put this on your radar. We got some double-digit coins moving. It's not the greatest, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. GRT back up at the spot, too. Finally starting to make a move. Filecoin starting to make a move. And remember, a lot of trades I gave you in the last 2-3 weeks in the exclusive calls, go through them, man. Go through them. Put them down. Write them down. You know what? Check them out, okay? I might go over them every few days, too. Make a video. That would be awesome, too. If you missed the screen share yesterday, I will be posting a link to it. It just takes me about a while because it's a very long video. It takes me a while to post and get it ready. Last night I did it, and it was just spinning, and I had to go to sleep. It was 3 a.m. So, yeah. Okay. All right, moving forward. But the market looks pretty nice. So far, so good. But, again, all eyes on pretty Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. I believe that's going to tell us a story of dumpage on Bitcoin dominance. And you already know it's down because you can see what's going on in the market. We did flatline here, though. But to me, that's getting to the end of a pattern. As a pattern trader up, I don't know. It's kind of like I could feel it could come down. Look, and that was a shoulder, head, and shoulder that we played out and said that was the measured move. Look, I drew this out for you a long time ago, guys. I drew this out. And I said it's probably going to come back down here to the level of 42 if it hits the measured move of the head and shoulder. And it did, man. It had a head and shoulder, and it hit the move. See how these play out? See how this stuff plays out? See how learning this stuff will really be truly beneficial for you? You will learn so much. You will see so much, and you begin to be able to use it to your advantage. So what I see happening now, okay? And again, like this is like the 5th time today I just show you how we pattern trade. Kind of like, you know what I think actually happened? I think it was something like this. I'll show you what's up. I believe this is the pattern. It's a little more sharper, which does suggest a bit of a breakout at one point, that Bitcoin's going to have a rally. At one point, dominance kind of eerily foreshadows a Bitcoin rally. It'll kind of just tell you, like, there's going to be a move. You know, let's look at the daily. The daily is extremely oversold. Yeah, see, the daily is oversold for dominance. Even though Bitcoin is up high, remember that? Stochastics are not the same. Look, see that rally we had right there? Boom. I mean, it could happen. That was May 21st, and Bitcoin just went on a boom. I mean, May 19th. So, you know, and the market dipped, and people jumped back into Bitcoin. That was actually the dip. People just had to jump into somewhere. They sold all their altcoins back into Bitcoin. So if we do have a huge dip again, dominance will rip again because a lot of people's stop losses will sell them back into Bitcoin. So you want to realize that, man. Solana marching on its own. Solana's a good play, man. And I was talking about that. I was separating us from the crowd, guys. Another play I've been talking about every single day. So I like dominance, but look out. It looks like it's kind of coming on the way back. Not now, but maybe 2, 3, 4 days from now. Dominance looks like it could start to make its trek to the back to the upside. Let's take a look at Celsius now at 779, man. And I gave you the call. It's now a clear breakout on the way to 988. I gave you the call at $6 and 60, 20, 644. We talked about this. I went over it when the market was horrible. I went over this call. I gave it to all my Patreons. Everyone should be up nicely right now. Open up a Bittrex account if you're not. And I believe we could get into this trade still viable, but it's getting to the end of its wings. But the 1 hour actually is flagging out and says, you know what? Probably going to flag out, touch that 21, and then make a bigger move to the upside. Celsius continuing to go up to the upside because people are using it. People are using it. People are liking the platform. Okay? So just remember, man, Celsius. Paying people. Doing the due diligence. Working. $99 a month or years. High lifers, $99 a month. VeChain have to go. Do you think the pump today is a classic buy, the rumor sell, the news move due to the BTC conference? So the conference is in Miami today, right? I mean, no, I don't think so. That just happens. They just happen to align up. Those were happening anyway. Well, I told you about that whale sniper. It said unusual buying activity. So there's a call for Celsius right there. Get into Celsius 779, ride it all the way up to $8.62. It does look like it's going to kind of come back down, though, and do a bit of a retracement. It's a little high right now, but I'd rather see it go sideways. But this was the call for Celsius under $6.40, $6.20. Unbelievable. And I just like to prove it to you guys just in case, because if you didn't spend the money on the 99 and you're wondering why, well, you would have made the money already. Even in this market, you still would have made the money. Here's my Celsius BTC call on 521, man. I'm giving this call Celsius BTC, right? And it's always hit the link. Like, I mean, not even hitting the link. And then we went over it numerous times. But Celsius BTC sitting there at 17451, 17451 really was the entry there. Bottom of the pattern. It will continue to rip and go to the upside. You can see where it is now. And let's take a look. Let's juxtapose this to what actually eventually went down. And this was on the 21st. Okay? As time begins to fly, man. It's insane. Celsius Bittrex, right? And look at that call, bro. Like, look at that call. Like, congrats to anyone who took the call. I mean, you made 20% on your Bitcoin in the worst market and when everyone was screaming and yelling. And now it looks like it's flagging and getting ready for another move. You see this? This is how you make your money on Bitcoin, guys. Celsius BTC, man, is beautifully positioned. I gave you guys this call. It was clear as day. So shout out to all my Patreons, man. 20% in your Bitcoin. You know? And you know what? I usually don't get too excited over 20%. But, I mean, that's Bitcoin right now. In like 9 days, man. You put one Bitcoin in there, you make a 0.2 Bitcoin. I mean, it's huge. It's a big deal, in my opinion. So, we need like likes, 18 watching, less than 140 likes. Hit that like button. Let's go. I got 186 watching. Yeah, we need the like button to get all the way up so we can push through 200. Can anyone tell me what the name of the chart program he is using? It's TradingView. For some reason, I had to type like or it won't let me send the super chat. Interesting. Likes are free, man. Yeah, likes are free, man. They won't mess up your hair. Just send in a like for Christ's. I shouldn't be that. Send in a like, please, for Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. If BTC goes to 48 in the coming days, that will coincide with your BTC dominance chart. $99 a month, and you get calls every day. They play out very quickly. So, look, this one played out. You would have gotten in on that one. I mean, and you can see the call right here. How beautifully it was. Stop loss at 4%. Right? I mean, how clean was that? How clean was that? No stop loss got hit. So clean. Such a beautiful trade, man. Entry right there. Boom it up. Make those gains. You could still be in the trade, too. You don't even need to get out of it. Still a viable trade. Celsius is going to beat up on Bitcoin, man. It just, look, and it continues. Continues to do so. Like, it's on a trajectory to the moon right now. Got to look at it on the weekly. Maybe it looks like it needs to cool down. It's a little high on the weekly. Look at this. The last few weeks, it is just ripped. It's about to break its all-time high. Wow. This is about to break the all-time high, and then who knows, man. This thing is getting juicy. Let me get this out of here for a second. This thing is looking extremely juicy. Thank you so much for the subscription. Shout out to Mil Yao for the subscription. Appreciate that. So zoomed on in, I mean, yeah, I mean, it breaks that high and it's gone. Celsius BTC, man. So another trade in the books. Another one that went exactly as planned, man. Nailed it. Sam, the jar. Oh my God, the jar. Jar's got to be out there, man. You guys got to tip the jar, bro. Tip the jar. Send some love to the jar, please. How can I forget the jar, man? You know why? I use the same program to make videos. And when I make a video, I can't have the jar out. So I hide the jar. I should make templates just so the templates don't get messed with, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. 157 likes, 177 people, man. ADA pumping $2 imminent in my opinion, yeah. Joined yesterday and loving it. Have you spoken about MATIC yet? Shout out to Anthony Wilson. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for being a Patreon, man. Much respect to you coming on in. Love the Coin Bureau, man. What's up, buddy? I'm back. Shout out to Travis Hoover, man. You should never left, man. Where were you? Let's take a look at ETH BTC. That was the trade we wanted to talk about. ETH BTC going very well too. The last few weeks, you would have made a lot of money on your Bitcoin with ETH BTC. So, guys, I think these guys were hiding in ETH, pushing the Bitcoin price down. Like, I think they're doing a bunch of different manipulative moves. They're finding 10 different ways to get Bitcoin, 100 ways to Tuesday, right? So, look, let me show you what's going on here. You definitely have a shoulder, head and shoulder for sure. ETH BTC trade looking really, really nice. It's curving, crevassing, whatever you want to call it, with the 200-day moving average looking really, really nice. It's forming this bit of an ascending bull pennant, ascending triangle bull pennant. And then we also have an inverted head and shoulder here. ETH BTC. Look at that, like so. ETH BTC looking pretty nice to me. Just bought my helium mining Bobcat device, 12 to 20 weeks. Yeah, you'll catch that in a couple years. What about Norton 360 doing the ETH mining? Anyone heard about that? No, I haven't heard about it. You all guys get daily call profit. The Coin Bureau. We love the Coin Bureau, man. Keep up talking about the Coin Bureau. We love Guy, man. Guy's the man, dude. Like, he's awesome, man. I aspire to have my channel as clean cut as Guy's is, as well written, as well rehearsed, and just, I'm on my way to doing that. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned, guys. Jar Jar Binks. Shout out to Shiva Katori. What's up, Shiva? Shiva just about, I won't say it out loud, but make sure you update your payment on Patreon because I see something's wrong. I read about Norton Mining this morning. Okay, what is that? Mike, wow. You're in the Telegram? Mike M. Just bought my helium buy. Did you get only one? He's saying you got to buy at least two and have them cross with each other. You don't want to just get one. But that's what he said. ETH BTC at 0.07. Starting to make its move, man. Starting to make its move. You think the helium miner is worth it or not? I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's awesome. I love the helium miner, man. Great idea. All this stuff is a great idea, for sure. I just think it's going to take a long time to get. I think I'm going to go with holochain. I'm going to do the holochain thing. So Celsius USDT at 779, man. About to break into that 8. Interesting. Interesting. It's almost like this was, well, Bitcoin was floundering. This was the time to beat up on it. Take advantage of it. Trade on it. Trade against BTC. Yeah. Trade against BTC as hard as you can. Make that Bitcoin, man. These are the times. Honestly, I watched some live streams the last few days, and like the guys do Bitcoin and that, but they don't give you live calls like this. Like, here, dude, this is your buy zone. I'm gonna give you a live call for ETH BTC right now, right off the bat. You want to make some Bitcoin, dude? You want to make some money right now? Buy Bitcoin on Coinbase. Open up a Coinbase Pro account, and then open this trader. Buy some ETH BTC. You think ETH isn't gonna outperform Bitcoin? Come on, man. Like that's a trade. That's a golden trade. Not gonna have to stress much about that trade. It's a golden trade. 35%, right? And boom, we got a stop loss right there, 9%, holding it down. 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, 10%. All right, 3.5 risk reward ratio. Okay, but anyway, and there's your buy zone. We can open up and look at it. See, we're curving here on the 4 hour, ready to probably reset and make a move to the upside. And look, that's an inverted head and shoulders about to break to the upside. So you have numerous confluence. I also always talk about the 4 hour when the 200 days moving through the bottom of the pattern. And I talk about the 1 hour after 200 days moving through the bottom of the pattern, which it is. I also talk about tightening moving averages. Are the moving averages getting tight? They are so tight right there. This is the trade you want right now. Brian G, extra access with the Patreon, but Anton can get to the traders room in Telegram. Where can you buy ETH BTC? On Coinbase. This trade is looking very, very juicy. Very, very juicy. Honestly, to say the least. Very juicy. ETH BTC. Only a matter of time till ETH outperforms Bitcoin, especially at this moment while they're playing funky games. And honestly, ETH is kind of a stable coin. People will run into ETH when the market gets funky too. Remember that. So the whole market's kind of on a move. People are looking like, are they sucking you in? Are they making you think there's going to be a move? But we're seeing some strong gains in Kusama. And that's telling me that the market has spoken for what it likes. It's saying, you know what, we're moving forward with the technology. And I think the technology is going to propel us through this bull run. I really do. I think this time the tech is too strong, in my opinion. Basically, Norton is coming out with a wallet and mining options. Okay, cool. And we're going to go over the Superheat Life token yet. Had to run out for 10 minutes. Sorry if we have, so I'll check it laters. No, I'll go over. You gave me the super chat for Life token. It's funny, at the very beginning of the session, Life token. A charity orientated. Welcome to Life token. Every 40 seconds, someone commits suicide. Life token is a charity-oriented token on Binance Smart Chain. Our goal is to aid suicide prevention charities all around the world to help save lives. Buy Life token. View the chat. I like how they put view the chart immediately. It's a good idea. Zill, please. New moon incoming. Uh-oh. That's no good. What about Dashcoin? Let's take a look at Life token. Has it pumped? What is it doing? Honestly, it did a beautiful pump. Man, all these pump, it's like if you could find out about them early, it's... I hate to go over crap coins, man. I really do, but I can't say that the gains aren't there. Like, all the way up there, 869% gains, came back down, so an 8x. Now it's in a bit of a shoulder head and an inverted shoulder there. Interesting. Life token. Well, I want to look at HODL too. I want to see how it did to break out of that channel that it was in. Up, down, up, down. I mean, this thing looks like it has some legs, I'll be honest. They might have sold enough people with their sob stories. I mean, I hope they really do what they're really doing. If they could show the transactions, hopefully this isn't a scam. I'm not like, you know, I just see too many of these coins that just say, yeah, we're gonna help ferrets. You know, we think ferrets need, you know, I'm not saying that, but they find a world issue. We're gonna clean the oceans. Every 10% is gonna help clean the ocean. Pandemic coin is allegedly going to do the biggest burn in crypto history. Still probably garbage. Yeah, right? Bandemic. That's pretty funny. YouTube is definitely taking likes again. How are we under 100? You are not 100, man. We're at 165, bro. They don't do it anymore. They can't do it anymore. They can't take the likes anymore. It doesn't happen. You just got to refresh your page. Refresh your page, bro. You good. And look, the 7 dislikes. Love those people, man. Good people there. The good people at the dislike factory. And the good people with the 7 dislikes at the dislike factory. Thank you so much for those dislikes. Much appreciated. You are the bomb. You are the bomb. You are the bomb. So it's visible to everyone. They're showing donations live on Twitch, so it's visible to everyone. I like that. I like that. Do we love Zill on here? So, I mean, this could boom. This could make you a little bit of coin right there. 87% gains. Coming, okay? How's butter doing? Remember I got into butter? What the hell ever happened to butter, man? That guy sold me a whole sob. You know, wow. We might be up in butter at this point. Because remember, I got into butter somewhere around in here. A cup and handle kind of thing. Or no, let's see. Now I get the whole chat. Let's look at the 30-minute too much time. I love Zill. 8 now, LOL. What, Celsius? No. Yo, my biggest pet peeve is putting one number in and not saying what it is. Like 10 now. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. I bought Pika a few days ago. Look on coin market cap. Check DXY if you haven't yet. What do you think about SKL? I like SKL a lot. I believe it's going to scale and do very well. Should explode with all the Pokemon lovers in the world. What do you think about SKL? Francis De Grocia. Trying to find what he talked about, but he just said should explode. I don't know what he means. Daz coin. Oh, Daz coin, please. DAS. Daz coin. Probably looks like a poo coin, right? Funny how they had to make poo coin. It's so crazy, man. Pika coin. Oh, Pika coin. That makes sense. Pika coin, not so much. All right. YAS, I don't even know. Pika Finance, Pika Token, Pika Moon, Pika. Wow, this is 6 cents. Wow, this thing boomed, dude. Look at that. We missed out on that. I mean, just on the 1st of January. So, yo, this market's still kind of doing its thing, huh? You can't, and look, it's about to break all-time highs. If it does that, it could rip pretty high, or at least that local high. This is interesting, man. It's forming a giant bowl. Oh, it's at the low now. Look, once the chart comes in, it tanked. About to say, it tanked, but it had a huge pump recently from the low. It's interesting. New coin, Kalam. $. How do you sign up for Patreon? How do you sign up for the Patreon? That's a very great question that I'd love everyone to ask. Right here, you hit this link, and you could sign up to my Patreon. It's really, really simple. Brings you over to my Patreon. Really nicely and easily. You can come check out my Patreon and see what's going down. $99 a month. The $25 tier was my first tier that ever started. It is gone. $99 a month. Come on, join the Patreon. Okay. Excellent. 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 Yeah, so ETH BTC, man, that's the trade I'm really getting watery on there. Mouth-watering, actually. Mouth-watering behavior there. Yeah, Daly's got room to grow, man. I like this trade, bro. 35% gains, risk 10%. Do what you got to do to make it work, man. To make it work. ETH, BTC, baby. ETH, BTC. Really, you could gain some 35% on your Bitcoin, man, and make a nice move. So I like the play right now. I'm actually going to take a nibble. Because whatever happens, if Bitcoin tanks, as long as ETH doesn't tank is bad, which, you know, probably could happen. Let's take a look at the market. Up 10% in Ziliqua, making a big move. Okay. VeChain. Strong's up 14%. Remember Strong? Remember our baby Strong? Strong making a bit of a comeback right now today. On KuCoin. Strong Blocks. Strong Block. I like that. I like the name of that coin. Strong Block, you know? And, yeah, whole market's kind of coming back up, right? My account's up a bit today. A lot of green. So far, so good. So far, so good. But, you know, we'll see. We will see. Aha. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so I got some Bitcoin to play with. All right? And the point of the story is to make more Bitcoin with your ETH, man. Yeah. ETH BTC. It's looking so sweet right now. It really is, man. So I got 18,000. I'm going to ladder in for 25%, which is 0.1 Bitcoin right now. Okay? I actually going to ladder in. I like to ladder in even less than that. So I'm going to ladder in for 0.04 Bitcoin right now. And I'm going to begin the trade, the ETH BTC trade. And so there it is, man. It's running out of room, man. Like, it's running out of room. It really is. At 0.724. I'm going to give them the ask, call it a day. Limit order in at 10%, 0.04 per Bitcoin, right? 100%, that would be $18,000 right there, right? So I'm going to take 10%, which is 1,800, okay? So we're going to put 1,800 into this ETH BTC trade. It looks beautiful to me. I'm going to get in and get out, make my 35%, call it a day, do what I got to do. So look, set the stop loss, set the take profit. You go to the chart. I'm trying to teach you these like so step by step so you guys can see it exactly how it's supposed to be done. We're running out of room. Like, that's the closest you can get. Like, at this point, you're buying the bottom of the trend line regardless, right? You see moving averages getting coiled up and super tight. I talk about that all the time as my catalyst for a move to the upside. I like everything I'm seeing here. I have really high confidence in the idea that this trade will play to the upside. High confidence in it. Now, I'm going to take profit at 33%. Even though my trade was at, 35, I'm going to take profits at 33%. And look, stop loss at 10.33. Negative 10.33%. Push me back into Bitcoin at 6.4, right? Okay? Gosh forbid ETH does something or we get some bad news, whatever it is. Okay? So there's the stop loss. There's the trade. We're going to hit the ask right there at 725.50. We're going to hit create trade. This is 3 commas in how it works. And bam. And this is how I control my Binance account from the back end, right? Look, MATIC BTC is down 61 bucks, but I still have a lot of faith in that trade. And look, we're still in the AMB BTC and the ADA BTC trade as well, right? So you just saw me make a live trade. No one does this. A lot of these other guys, there's good guys out there. They're awesome. I even see a good streamer. He's not a bad streamer. Like, see all these guys? These are all good guys. They all have good streams, right? 62 watching, 690 watching, right? 190. But they're not going to ever make a live trade in front of you. Like, they're not going to show you how to make money. Even this guy, Tom Crown, like, they're all cool. Even Crypto RS, they're all great people, man. I love them to death. Guy is really worth your time. Guy's worth your time. I give it to him because he'll help you make gains with me, because he'll give you the fundamentals behind why you should be in certain things. You can't, this guy is amazing. This guy's amazing. You can't say it. I have so much to say about how amazing this dude is. You know. Rough Styles. Shout out to Rough Styles, man. Travis, Tennessee. If y'all want some attention, put out a super chat. Yeah, man. Tell him, admins. Tell him, bro. Dollar index, please. We'll take a look at the dollar index. But yeah, so I'm like one of the only guys here. Because I'm perusing the other live guys. I want to see what they're doing. And they're not giving live trades. They're just not. And they're not showing you their portfolios. And they're not letting you know if they make a damn dollar or not. You know what I'm saying? And they look scared. They look worried. They look flustered a little bit. He's not bad, though. He's not bad, actually. I give Jordan some credit. If I saw him in the streets, I'd give him a what up. He's not bad. He's not bad. He puts in the work every day, man. And I know how hard it is, so I can't hate on a guy who streams like that. Because I stream like that, and I know what it is. There's no way I'm going to, you know. But some guys, man, they're not going to give you a real trade. They're not going to show you themselves really trading. So I want to heed that. If you don't see the guy trading, how the heck can you know? I watch Gentlemen of Crypto and Coin Bureau. You'd like GOP. I have Bitcoin. Zay's look, Bitcoin in Black America, but yeah, only you do live trades. Can you please look at Ramp? I bought MATIC at 191. Have just been holding. Would it be more beneficial to take? Yeah, I don't want to put addresses in here, guys, in the smart chat. Yeah, it's 191. Do you think it's beneficial to take a hit and go for another project? I bought MATIC in at 190. Let's take a look at MATIC. Well, that's the question then. The question you're asking, you should be able to answer. So see what he just asked? He said, should I sell MATIC? You know, you should be able to answer these questions on your own. Okay? I just put a call out for it. Like, I think it's going to break to the upside on some craziness. It's running out of room in a pennant. It's oversold on the 4 hour. I mean, everything in my mind is telling me MATIC's about to blast off. You guys saw me open up a BTC MATIC trade that I'm going to continue to add to as well. So let's take a look at MATIC BTC. MATIC ETH too. Whatever you want to take, it looks like it's going to do well against every pair. I think MATIC's about to do something silly. We're oversold here. We're getting out of the sell zone. Falling volume with falling price. About to have a reversal. I don't know, man. This looks juicy to me. At 46663, I believe I'm going to add to my MATIC BTC trade now. So look. Now we're going to add to the MATIC BTC trade. Okay. Which is a completely different account. Multiple accounts all times. This is a Coinbase account. Where I'm sitting on some BTC on the low. Right? So now we're going to go BTC MATIC here. Okay. Also, you won't be able to handle this many trades or this much if you don't use 3 commas or some type of projection software that's going to help you like kind of like hone in on all this stuff and just kind of show you what's going on, projecting your entire portfolio to you, showing you what's going down, you know. So limit, right? Limit in at 4663. Okay. And now we're setting the same idea here. Take profit. This one will be at 7127. This would be a small take profit, or even, you know what? I'll take it at that wick at 6511. So I'll go to 6420. 6420 is going to be my take profit there. All right. Stop loss in case the trade don't go though. Let's take a look at what we got going on. And we want to go to the 1 hour. Look for some severe. So 1 hour. I like to clear my palette. Double click on this. I like to clear what's going on when I'm getting into a trade. Bam. 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 I might have to mock my support and resistance, like mocky mock, dude. Babe, I told you. I'll go to the store, babe. I'll get you another one. I didn't mean to drink your coffee, babe. I had to have it after my workout, babe. Don't worry, I'll go get you a coffee, babe. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm Marky Wahlberg, babe. I love doing the town. The town's the best, man. You know, the difference between me and you is I'll be out of this town. You'll be doing the same. No, I'm just... man. I love Good Will Hunting, too. You just love it all, man. The Boston movies, man. You got to love them, man. Can't hate on the Boston flicks, bro. So, look, stop loss right there at about 4392. It's a beautiful spot to hide out on right there, right? We come back down to that wick. So, 4392. And if I can afford to be a little skimpy, let's see. 4392. And it says I should have a 6.67. 4351. Okay? And that's how you set up a trade. Now, we haven't even bought in yet. We're going to make sure we hit the ask one more time so it turns. We're going to hit 10%. And remember, we got in earlier. We laddered in, so we're going to begin to build the trade. This is the same trade I'm building, a MATIC BTC trade. It takes me 2 or 3 days to build the position, and then it's going to take me a week or two to scale out. Every trade isn't made one time, and you make the trade inside multiple buys, and you make the trade out on multiple sells. It's called scaling in, scaling out. It's called building a position. It's called trading. It's called life. It's called reality. Learn the style. Shout out to everyone here watching me on the live stream. Thank you so much for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that is your time, man. That is your time. Shout out to everyone. Yeah, so we're making live trades every single day on the chart, man. Doing what we got to do, man. Doing what we got to do. I think I could even hide that to the left a little bit. It'd be kind of cool. Can you look at Leica Protocol, giant cup and handle? We took a look at Leica.
Daddy, so I think I found something on the dining room table. You need it?
Oh, thank you. Come on in and give us, and now a word from our sponsors coming in. Summer Price is going to tell you a little bit about the channel and what to do.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give us likes. And hit the notification bell and the red button. Make sure to give us comments below. And you can always watch this video again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Summer. And that's a word from our sponsors. Appreciate it, Summer Price. My ETH to the moon, man. Hey. Loving the tips, but this is all a bit over my head. You or anyone in the chat have some resources for a trading noob? What I do is I do one-on-one tutoring, man. I do one-on-one for $100 an hour. You click this link, you join you can see my entire schedule. It's Eastern Time, USA. Pick an hour, man. I'll sit with you. I'll explain all this to you in depth and at least give you the beginnings. I give you a PowerPoint. I set you up with the traditional basis to try to begin to learn this. Some people say they can begin to see things within 1 hour of hanging out with me. I'm very clear, very concise. Let me give you some of the testimonials that people have said about me after taking some, and all I did was make this room and say, guys, if you could, and you had a good time at tutoring, just let me know. So people said, okay, I'll put some testimonials in there. Did a session today. All can I say is good stuff about Sam. Can't wait to see what's to come for me in the new space. I have day traded the stock exchange for over 5 years and really glad I took the time to sit with Lifer. Note, made $1,500 on Soj. The guy's doing something right. $100 to sit with him, and I made it back in the same day. Look, cake to $40. You, my friend, are a time traveler. Thanks again. Your big video boosted my portfolio so much, I'm going to resign from work. Hey, Lifer, I've been watching your channel for ages now and have seen how fast and strong the community has grown. Just wanted to say thank you. You're an inspiration to us all. Help us through some of the hardest times as you are there every day. Thank you. Just had my first one-on-one session with the Lifer. I'm only a few months in my trading crypto journey, and with so much information evolving with every second of every day, it could be a lot to take in. and seemed difficult to know where to look and what direction to go. Sam walked me through the basics with a very detailed step-by-step process and gave me insight, what to look for, and how to manage my risk and asset allocation. I appreciate the laughs and I appreciate the knowledge and wisdom you shared, brother. I can't wait for my next session. Go Canucks, go. Amazing. First tutoring session. Sam is really a great tutor, and everything will be explained so well. I tear up when I read this stuff. I'm sorry. A solid structure is now in place for me to develop. I just want to say thank you so much. I'm trying to compose myself, but I worked so hard for so long. And I ran a night shift for years, and like I just took crap from bosses, and like to do this for a living and to see people write these things. Changed my whole life, man. And like I just like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm sorry, like I shouldn't be doing this. I'm sorry, guys. I just lost a bunch of subs. I'm just thank you guys so much. Dibby dab for your sensei, deserve every bit of it. Hold on one second. I just gotta compose myself for a second. I love you guys. All right, I'm back. I just like, you know what it is, man? I just went through so much in my life. I cannot believe that I'm here now doing this. And I cannot believe that like we're this strong as a community. I'm sorry. I'm so blessed. Like I thank God every day that this is what I get to do. Because like I couldn't live any other way. I couldn't live any other way. Like there was no other way for me to live but to live out my passions and my dreams. And to learn something that could get me somewhere else, and to put in the work, and to put in the effort, and to realize how much I had to put in, and to realize how much work it was going to be, you know? And yeah, just thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, so if you need help, I'm there to help you. I'm going to do everything I can to show you the way. You know what I'm saying? To show you the way. We looked at UOS, Ultra, man. Remember Ultra? Talked about Ultra a lot. Being a big coin, big up in the game. Starting to make a move now too, man. There's so much going on. One bro who's passionate about his work. You're making a difference, man. Shout out to MB. We all love you and so much to give back. Gratitude is the best. This is why we'll be big. You'll be big. Keep it real, Wildy. Sorry, this one. So look, this broke out of the bear pennant. So a lot of things are breaking out of the bear pennant. It's kind of suggesting that, like, will Bitcoin break out of the bear pennant later on? Man, respect for you. Sending lots of hugs and loves your way. You're the best. Man, thank you very much. You guys are so nice, man. Some of the nicest people in the world, bro. What do you think of Coin Panel? I'll be putting my first 10 to 20 trades soon enough, and I'm looking at Coin Panel, trying to manage it. I love your work, Life. I've been watching for a couple days. What's the suitable entry point for Bitcoin purchase today? I think, like, down. I would wait for it to come down a little bit, you know? 34K. I would begin to ladder in at all times, though. It's always a good day to buy Bitcoin. There's never a bad day to buy Bitcoin. I know it sounds funny, but that's true. It's always a good day to buy Bitcoin. Anytime. What is a suitable entry for being? I joined today. You're great to listen to. Thanks for doing this. Hey, man, anytime, man. I appreciate you, bro. Sorry I had a breakdown there. Sorry I had a breakdown, you know? I just can't, when people write that many nice things about me and I feel like I'm actually helping that many people, it hits me like a 1,000 bricks. And then I literally, I cried. I didn't cry because I was sad. I cried out of gratitude. Like, I literally connected to the higher power at that one moment, and I was just like, wow, I'm so thankful. Like to the point of like, when I say thankful, like I feel there's a light when I'm looking at it deep in my head, and I travel into it, and like my whole being and my whole spirit like rejoices for a moment in time when I'm just like, wow, like, thank you. Like, thank you for letting me do what I do for a living and be free. Like, I wasn't free for so long. I felt so trapped for so long. And Nikel, don't cry, bro. You are a Tiger's Roar. And so I just like, you know, and to get here and to begin this journey and to watch everything go, never apologize for being real, man. We're a family. You guys are insane. I love you guys, man. I love you guys, man. Man, I'm sitting here in the doctor's office getting all emotional. People sitting here, you can't understand that I'm listening to a future legend. We're with you, lifer, man. Don't apologize, bro. I do astrology, and you're deep. You can't go wrong with a guy like you. All you do is truly genuine help others in money, life, etc. Okay, so cool, man. Look at this starting to move, man. UOS on my radar. Filecoin we talked about. I'm pretty sure we put a call out for Filecoin too. But look, they're all starting to break out of these pennants now. Big moves, man. Like, that's insane. FET. We're seeing some altcoins starting to beat up on Bitcoin. They're like, you know what? Let's make a move. Rarible, Ziliqua, booming up today, up 14 cents. Ziliqua's just down at 9 cents. I mean, it got pounded all the way down to 6 cents. Can you believe that? Man. THETA, about to crack that 9. Ocean back to 72. TFUEL, here's a call on the channel here. TFUEL starting to make a bit of a move too. But to say, like, I know I put a call for TFUEL. Where is it? It's to show you're genuine and grateful, kind, and deserving. I know that feeling of being trapped. Yeah, man. It's the worst, bro. It's the worst. And I was there for so long. Can we get 3 more likes to get 200 likes, guys? 10 dislikes. Yo, when I cried, I got dislikes. Isn't that crazy? It is what it is, man. Well, you know what? They obviously don't know how big of a deal it is to change your life. Like, to do something, to go against the grain. You know? Like, I'm not... Oh, I need health insurance for my job and all that. Like, I'm pushing out, man. Like, I'm saying no. Like, I'm not living in fear anymore. Like, I'm going for what's mine, and I'm taking it, right? I'm projecting, I'm actualizing, and I'm working so hard. Like, I'll be honest. Like, the work, bro, you got to put in the work. But without the passion, there's no way you could... If there's 2 people, and they're both really hard workers, and one guy works hard at a regular job, and another guy works hard at his passion... There is no way the passionate person will not supersede the other guy, even if they have the exact same work ethic. The passion will push through. You know what I'm saying? The stop loss for MATIC, does anyone remember? Dave Nair, man. Shout out to everyone here, man. They're trying to break out on my own too, man. It'll happen, man. It'll happen. To me, it was a long, painful process. I'll be honest. And it always felt like it was never going to happen. That's why when it did, or when it began even a little bit right now in my life, like, I couldn't believe it. Shout out to the 204 likes, man. What would be a great price to buy Ren? If you don't have a hater, you're doing something wrong. Follow your own path instead of the sheep's. I love it, inner peace. It takes the biggest strength to show weakness. I also didn't sleep much last night, and I get a little teary-eyed. It's kind of that simple. Maddie, don't send contract addresses, man. I know the feeling. I'm currently trapped in a night shift too, in a job with terrible management. It's soul destroying. I worked a night shift for 6 years. I worked a night shift. I got into work at 7, 8 o'clock, and I would leave at 3 in the morning. So, and I'd get home by 2 or 3. I'd be up till like 4. I'd pass out. You're getting exposure. It comes with haters. I'm even starting to see fake crypto lifer pages with WhatsApp scam. Seen one yesterday. I hit bottom before and not ashamed to say it. just me that much stronger, just made me that much stronger. Good for you to let us know. What you show is gratitude. You got this, man. I think the current system of society is just completely unreasonable. I also refuse to live by how the world wants me to live. I live my own way. It's the only way to be happy. You're out of the matrix. Maddie wants that one. What? Shift sucks. I work the gas station morning and night, midday shifts. Moves me around like a pinball. I worked at gas stations morning, night, and midday shifts. Yep. When did you enter in crypto, man? In 2017, in the summer. In the summer of 2017. Shout out to everyone here, man. And the show's winding down. We go to 11:30, but I was a little late today, so I push it. Maddie, why do you keep sending a contract address, man? I'm not going to let that fly. Majority of men wouldn't even dare to get emotional on a stream. That's why we love you, bro. I don't even think about it, honestly. I don't think about it. It happens. I just live a life, bro. You're not growing unless you get a few dislikes. Diamond hands come from people that really hit the bottom and know it's only temporary. Can you take a quick look at Leica? It's hard to find, though. I don't know where to get it. Let's go to CoinTrader Pro. I can't say that. The lifer can never say he doesn't know. VeChain up. There's no way. He just wrote V got pounded to 5 cents. There's no way. If VeChain's at 5 cents, there's no way right now. There's no way. You're bugging. I know what he wants to do. He wants me to look at VeChain. So that's how you get someone to look at a coin you want. Yo, this thing is down, like, oh my God. And you'd be like, someone back, all right, I have to go see what's going on now. You're tricking me, bro. Look, up 13.4. VeChain's starting to make a big move, man. Starting to make a huge move to the upside. Off topic, been to Indy before? Never, man. I would visit you. Smash those likes, fam. Yo, my boy, this is another thing, man. All my friends from New York, I had a baby, and they won't come visit me. They all graduated from college from me, and not one will come visit me. I don't know if they're hating on the YouTube. I don't know what it is, but they won't come and pay homage to my child, bro. It's a 3-hour drive, not one of them. Not one of them. And they got money, like they millionaires. Like they could rent a hotel. They could do anything. They could fly here on a jet, get here in an hour, spend like an afternoon, fly back to New York. Nobody cares, bro. Remember that, man. Nobody cares about you, bro, but your family. And that's why I'm trying to make a family with Crypto Lifer. But I'm going to relax. Yo, you should come out here and relax, man. Have a nice weekend. Did you check Halam? That dip this weekend. You could help me, dude. I need help at all times. I started working when I was 15 in another country. Like 14 hours a day. Sometimes even on Sundays. Even if my parents are wealthy. Because I like to be independent and make my own money. Hey, good for you, Paul. I appreciate that. New Yorkers can't leave the buzz there. I know. That's the problem, man. That's my life motto. Nobody cares. Bronx Tale. It's true, man. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares, man. Sonny, let me tell you something, huh? Let me tell you something, kid. So we could be getting rejected and coming back to the bottom of the pattern. Like, did we break out? Or are we just testing? And that's the question here. You know, I feel it's confidently a bit of a breakout here for a lot of these coins. But we're overextended at this point on the daily and the 4 hour. See? So this is where you would scale out. Do you see moving averages really tight? No, you don't. So that's why, you know, if you see them loose, it did actually drop, though. It will consolidate here. VeChain's going to consolidate here. It's you know, I drew my Fibonacci. It bounced off the 706. It's at the 786. It's at the 706 bounce. Right now, it just broke through the 618. I mean, that was rejection. It just broke through the 618. So, gotta go to work. I'll watch the rest later. Much love. Now we're out of here probably in 5 minutes. So you watched it all. Shout out to Christina McMahon. Overworking. She is such a cutie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm back. Shout out to Mikey Miller up in the spot. Mikey Miller. On our way to 9,100 subs, and I know we can get to 10,000 so fast. We're going to crack through 10,000 faster than fast, man. This is the month where we truly eat. We eat. This is the month we truly eat alive. But yeah, a lot of moves in the market. A lot of stuff happening. Definitely breakouts, right? TFUEL breaking out. I mean, that's a breakout. It's a clean breakout. So, yes, breaking to the upside. I gave this trade to my Patreons. Love you all, guys. You all rock. Shout out to Craigie Crypto, man. No, you rock, bro. You rock, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for having the gall to hang out with me. Thank you for kicking it. Thank you for kicking it. Admins, could you check the super chats and let me know if I missed any? Got a little flustered there. Need a moment. Need a moment. But Alpha, I like Alpha too, doing that double bottom. All eyes on Bitcoin, but right now, man, things looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. VeChain bouncing off that recovery. I see it breaking on the way up, continuing to the upside. Look, I said it would double bottom off here and make its move. It double bottomed over there, but about the same idea, right? Adam, everything's starting to kind of cruise on back. But Celsius, man, that's the play, man. I'm telling you. Celsius USDT, that's going to be the play of the day. Can you try Laka again? Nah, you gotta. Did you super chat it? Maybe you did super chat it. Leica Protocol. You're lucky, man. Hey, see, he asked one last time, and you know that's why I never give up, guys. I never give up. I always believe in second. You know what's funny? Everything I did in the last few years, I always got the second time. Meaning, like, I would go for a job interview, they wouldn't get it, and I would like write a whole email being like, well, this is blah, blah, blah. And next thing I will think of you. And then 2 weeks later, I said, you know what? That other person didn't work out. We're going to bring you in. And LPT going off. What was LPT, man? Wasn't that, that's like, oh, LPT. Yeah, that makes sense that it would be going off. LPT is that like life plan it's called or something like, right? Let's take a look at it. It's jarring my memory, and I want to see what I remember what he mentioned about that. LPT. I believe I own it. Oh, that's Life Token starting to make a move too. Interesting. Shiba, 100x coin trending. 100x coin is trending. Dude, up 58% now. Dude, I think these little crap coins are... So I think if the market rips, these crap coins will come back strong. I'm being honest. KEANU, all this nonsense. It will all come back strong. I didn't sell any of these, just so you guys know. I didn't really want to talk about it. It's kind of a dirty little secret of mine that I had bags of these little coins, right? But it is what it is. KEANU took the hit. You got no much on there. RLC and Baker staggering heavy. Worth investing ready for potential pump. My pupils are dilated from my eye exam and I'm half blind, but I have to write this. I'm from the BX. It was bred to hate everything Boston, but I have so much love for you. Thanks for everything. So helpful, man. Shout out to you, Braylick11, man. Yo, man, much respect to you, bro. That's so cool, man. Vet's going to fly again soon. Yes, it is. JJuge up 47% today. JG Doge, remember? Got good job, man. Have some lemons and stay strong. I know, right? I just saw something run by me. Saw a little fairy running around the house. JJuge, yeah, we talked about JJuge. You saw me buy it live on camera. I didn't buy enough, obviously. Just I was like kind of sketched out by it, but we got it in. We got into JJuge. Might see a big pump. I'll hold it for however long and see what happens to it, you know? It's not easy to form such a strong bond with your audience and make it into a family. You're a gem, Sam. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. It's not easy. Hey, man, I just want to make it real. That's all. And that's why the subscribership is tight, bro. It's tight. I appreciate you all. Have you said thank you today? I appreciate you all. And I'm going to say thank you so much for the stream, and I'm going to run on out of here for the day. Take a look at Ren. We'll take a look at Ren for you. I like Ren BTC right now as a trade, technically, because it's been sitting in the same spot for a long time. Like up, down, up, down, up, down. And look, I got a trade for Ren BTC right here. Here's your buy zone. So remember, guys, if you're watching this or you're going into things, I have trades out. If you're one of my Patreons, remember, I may not have put a trade out for a few days. This trade is still valid. Go through my trades. There's still many, many valid trades. I'm usually a couple weeks early when I post these, and they're valid for a long time. So remember that. But just get as much Bitcoin as you can right now. And so a year from now, you look back and you're like, how did I end up with all that Bitcoin? And you're like, well, that was my goal. If you say it to the universe, my goal is to get more, you know? Oh, yeah, so we have for the Patreons, we have a tracker for all the calls that I put out on the stream. Insane. And my buddies are doing this and going through it and adding, and this is insane. I'm going to hide you, flash it. People are going to want to know that. We'll take it off the screen. But that, we're working on a way to kind of consolidate and show what's going on and kind of exactly what's going down, right? So, yeah. And there's some cool scripts written for it, too, that are really nice. Shout out to Everton Monkey, man. Appreciate you. No worries. You're all set. My admin probably took care of you. She saw the funds, and she'll figure it all out. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. And sorry for the breakdown. It happens sometimes when I'm tired, man. It happens. Once a month. I'm on the live every single 14 hours a week, man. You see me live. So I'm going to eventually do something live that's a live person does. Cody News posted in the Telegram. It has 6 billion worth. Paul, yeah, we're working on it. Some lifers have, yes. Any updates on HNT? You ordered any hotspots? I'm going to do a shout out to you in my next video and link you. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for keeping the vibe high, lifer. You got to keep the vibe high as much as possible. Thanks, man. Go in and check out the Patreon. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hey, how are you? Taking Sunday off. Take a Sunday off and go sailing, bro. Thanks, one dear. I think I got to do it one time, man. Hold the line. But I'll probably make a live stream while I'm out there sailing, you know. But I do have to switch location soon. I got to go see my parents for a week. And that's stressing me out a lot because I'm like, how do I build my studio in a different place? So I got to get that going. I got to figure out what to do, which won't be hard, but we'll get it. We'll figure it out. You know, we'll get to the bottom of it all. But, yeah. And the thing is, I can bring the green screen. It's a travel green screen, which is pretty cool. And we could get there. I'm going to find a way to get it all done and get it done right. You know what I'm saying? But, guys, thank you so much for being here. I got so many charts to review. CKV busted out. A lot of trades busted out in the last couple days. Charts were looking bullish. I was really watching Bitcoin closely, you know, seeing what it was going to do, how it was going to play out, really watching it close. This CKB looks very, very, very nice. 1/8, a penny and 1/8 of a penny. More likes than viewers. Shots to the community. Shout out to everyone here, man. Pools is now coming to Polygon. Oh, that's going to be a big deal. I put all my crypto portfolio in MATIC because I'm an idiot. If it goes to 189, I will sub to your Patreon for at least a year. If it goes to 189, all right, so basically if I can get you through this trade, then you're going to give me $1,200 is what you're telling me. So, and then you can hang. But, dude, you're going to be great. Just stick with it. Just stick with it, bro. It's going all the way to $4.47. If you can hang with me, just check in with me, hang with me. I'll get you to $4.47, and you'll have way more than you ever thought. Bitcoin to 51,000. I don't know. Do some vlogs. I don't, you know, guys, look, check it out. I'll let you guys know a secret about me. I have another YouTube channel where you can learn even more about who I am and what I do, and these are vlogs of me and my family. And this channel boomed up. Like, it was getting, at one point, you know, I kind of died, but it has 2,333 subs. But there's some really good videos here. I'm actually a rapper, too. So check it out. Who wants to see a rap video real quick? Here, ready? Here you go. I'll bust out this. It's the end of my live stream, so don't hate. People hate whenever I do this stuff, but check it out. I put my wife in this video. We drove to Miami, and I also fly drones, and I have an album on iTunes. So check it out. Take it away.
Sam Price pictures of you.
Asked her why she had to drop it so fast. She said she had to move it like that, like that. Asked her why she was running from her past. She said she had to move it like that, like that. Asked her why she had to drop it so fast. She said she had to move it like that, like that. Asked her why she was running from her past. She said she had to move it like that. After bada bing, I'm the king with a lot of rings to listen to gossiping. Last night, toss a fling, remind me of something that I came across. Tall brunette, crazy in the cave mouse. Cocaine and the weight loss, you're so plain. I'm waiting for the takeoff. I'm hung like Bernie when he made off. From time Superman took his cape off. Another day gone, took the date off. Piano singing, what I'm thinking. Pictures of you between me blinking. Sun is rising, the birds will wake you. Sooner or later, this life will take you. Piano singing, what I'm thinking. Pictures of you between me blinking. Sun is rising, the birds will wake you. Sooner or later, this life will take you. Rest my shoulders, you take the weight off. Partied hard all that night, I took the day off. She took to me with the cognac in hand. I took a sip as I was taking off her pants. We never looked back, but we planning to advance. I opened up a stand, she had a hand on a nightstand. Kissing on a light tan, shaking a light back. Sweating, need a light fan. Feel the breeze on my back. We go together like trees in a sack. So pleasing in fact, so sexy. You my reason to rap. Get the keys to the lack. Driving down the boulevard, feeling like the world is ours. The universe is close, but it's so far. I was born around the man, so now I gotta go. She shrugged her shoulders and blew out a puff of smoke. Piano singing, what I'm thinking. Pictures of you between me blinking. Sun is rising, the birds will wake you. Sooner or later, this life will take you. Piano singing, what I'm thinking. Pictures of you between me blinking. Sun is rising, the birds will wake you. Sooner or later, this life will take you. Asked her why she had to drop it so fast. She said she had to move it like that, like that. Asked her why she was running from her past. She said she had to move it like that, like that. Asked her why she had to drop it so fast. She said she had to move it like that, like that. Asked her why she was running from her past. She said she had to move it like that. Nothing like the sunset after a long day. Gone astray, like flakes in an ashtray. Waves on the beach, been waiting to speak. Till the time is right, mind patient and deep. The sun and moon, marriage and divorce. I saw the light as I stared into the torch. I crashed the Porsche, wasn't prepared for the course. Of course, not prepared for the force. Piano singing, what I'm thinking. Pictures of you between me blinking. Sun is rising, the birds will wake you. Sooner or later, this life will take you. Piano singing, what I'm thinking. Pictures of you between me blinking. Sun is rising, the birds will wake you. Sooner or later, this life will take you.
Singing, what I'm thinking, pictures of you between me blinking. Sun is rising, the birds will wake you. Sooner or later, this life will take you. Yeah.
Sorry about that. So guys, thank you guys. That was it. That was it. I got the mic up. What, baby? No, it's okay. What? I'm still here. What is it? My wife shot most of that video with me on a trip we went out to Florida years ago, like a long time ago. And you should use that for your intro. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. I mean, I own the copyright, the music, and all that too. There you go. What you saying, honey?
I didn't want you to end the stream without me.
Oh, you want to end it with me?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to say crypto is life. All right. So, guys, at the end of every stream, we say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the stream, then you're already doing the right thing. Ready? We're going to say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. We'll see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Thank you so much for all the support. I'll see you guys.